For you guys. I have a live client and I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I'll give it a second for you to get on. Let me go ahead and get my, gotta move your hands back a minute. I like to use these for my sanitation. And I purchased these from Gemini Cosmetics. I'm looking for some tweezers and I'm going to use my magic wand because I don't have my tweezers here. I just don't want to touch it all, if possible. When I have longer nails, I will. Ooh, this takes longer than a tweezer, that's for sure. Let's help it out. There we go.
Cool. Nails by Sandra, Nail Tech, Pinky Azinki, Lena Hampton, J. Rob.
Welcome, everybody.
Julie McGee, Tammy, Miss Nosbig, Cheyenne.
Hey, everybody, my little vibe tribe in the house. So I have a surprise for you guys today because you know what I said. I'm not going to do real people. I'm going to do more on my VIP. Well, guess what? I'm going to do one, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what's coming on our next live. So let me go ahead and get these prepared. But what do you think it's going to be?
Mimi Loves Nails, DG.
Hey, Mimi,
hello,
DG.
hello,
Hey, everybody. Hey,
Thank
Sandra.
you for being here.
I'm actually here. Yay. So I'm happy you're here too. So fun. I was training for 3 days. It was an incredible 3 days. How many of you saw my story of how amazing Miss Cheryl's place did? Cheryl did amazing. I mean, I'm not surprised, but she came to me. I've actually trained with her. This is my 4th time. 2-week-long courses and an OWC when Young Nails had OWC. And I trained with her here last year. And then this year, 3 days to wrap it up. And it's her birthday Wednesday. So if you guys know her, make sure you tell her happy birthday. She's very special to the Vibe Tribe. She has been part of it since the beginning. Okay. So check this out. I want to tell you a little bit about my client's nails. Everybody probably knows this is my auntie. So
let me do it.
Okay. So her nails, I don't know if you guys have had clients like this before, but her nails grow very fast, very fast. Scoot it up a little. Move this up a tad bit. Sorry about that. I'm gonna move my camera a little. Not that much. Right there's cool. Okie dokie. So there's a few clients that are the hardest clients. And yesterday I had my niece come in or day before yesterday, because actually yesterday I did Miss Cheryl's Place nails. I'm going to post them. They are beautiful. They're probably the hardest set you could do because there's a lot of slick stuff in there. So I will post it and I'll show you how to do it on a live here. On Saturday, I had a client that has 80 square, right? 80 square nails, and her nail beds are thin. Her nails are thin. Sorry, I'm a little on the struggle bus today. But her nail beds are thin. Her nail that grows out, so they tend to peel even from gel. So if she goes longer than 3 weeks, they start to do that. So it's very challenging to get that nail out like that. So I did 5 nails and she did 5 nails. So just know when you come train with me, I customize it for you guys. Even on my Zoom calls or Zoom classes, I do as well. So let's get to the point here. We are all here for a live. So I'm going to hold her nails sideways. Now, I didn't take a picture of your nails when I was done with them. When I'm done with her nails, I'm going to show you here. She has a straight sidewall like this. Okay. She has a very straight sidewall like this. So that's how much it curved down. So what it does is it starts curving down and it leaves, like if I were to have to fix it, I would start here and file all the way till I get to the tip, right? Or to the corner of your sidewall. A lot of people make the mistake by coming here. And today's it's important to me because I'm teaching you the fundamentals and how to handle a nail like this. And you will thank me later because when they sit in your chair, it's kind of hard to know how to file them. They end up looking wider or they grow really far down. So what I would do is bring this up. So I'm going to do one nail for you today in extreme detail with application and everything, okay? I'm not going to do them all. I am going to do all her nails this week on our live VIP membership, I'm going to rebalance all of them. And I'm also going to give her an encapsulated dimensional nail. Now, let me tell you why that's a big thing. When I redo her nails right now, or fix this one, she has very high arches. Like, that's why. So that's a lot of the time when they have really high arches, they tend to grow down. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Some of you are newer to this. Trust me, it's a thing. So if I do an encapsulation on her, really right here, if I cut off her nail's only about like that thick. I'll show it here. Probably like about that thick there, when normally it's a little bit more thickness for your strength, right? Partly why she's able to have them that thin is because she does have a C curve and they're really pinched. So that's going to add strength on top of it. And I put just enough to hold on and grow out. Now, when I do a dimension on these, and most people I see dimensional nails like these that grow down, have a deep C curve and a high arch, they look like jelly beans to me. Okay, so in our live VIP, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how you could get it in, what you have to do, and that's going to be on my live VIP video.
What time on Thursday?
Let's see. Let me look because I haven't finished my thing. Hold on.
So if you guys haven't joined our YouTube VIP membership, look for the button here to join. Usually in the description or in the description is a clickable link where you can go straight to join. So if you're on a computer, it looks a little bit different from the phone. But after this live, if you're not signed up with our YouTube VIP membership, get in there. It's $19.99 a month. You get a lot of perks. Once again, YouTube didn't let me put in all the perks, but we have Zoom meetings. We have lives, and of course, stuff like this. MJ is going to be doing a full rebalance on these nails Thursday.
But I'm going to show you, if you guys don't feel left out, if you can't join, I mean, if you're a VIP, you could watch it later. But if you can't, I'm going to show you how to maintain these nails, and that's what's important, okay? So I'm going to show you how to maintain them, and then later on down the road, I'll show you dimensional nails with them too. But my main focus for my VIP is actual people. I do work on my training hand too, but I do random things a little more than I do on here. So thank you guys for joining us. So these are the bits I'm going to use. This looks a little chalky because I put it in acetone to clean it instead of quartz. So I'm going to use a safety, an X-cut, an arbor band, a cuticle bit, and a ball bit. And actually one more I may go to, and I'll tell you why. This is actually an amazing bit, and this used to be my cuticle bit a lot. It's a cross-cut, medium cross-cut bit. This right here acts like this, but if she has a lot of cuticles, I may go into it, and it has a bigger, like a bigger space. See how this is little and this is longer, to where I could take it off faster, okay? And it is a 150 grit. So all of these are 150. These are carbide, the sharpest you get, okay? So those are what I'm going to be using. I'm going to set them right here. Actually, I'm going to put them, I'll spill these out, and I'll just keep them in my little jar. These are also from Gemini Cosmetics too. I love them. I've been using this one for a while. So I decided I'm going to do her pointer finger, okay? So then that way you could see. Let me show you one more thing. Like if she goes like this with her nails, you'll see how crooked some of them are. This one I put on straight. Do you see how crooked it's growing? I'm not going to cut this nail off. During the live, I'm going to show you how I fix this nail, okay? And I'm going to totally change the look. Okay, so that's on Thursday at 9:30 a.m.
9:30 a.m. on Thursday.
Yes.
Great.
I had to look at my thing. We haven't posted but I will post it. Okay, so from right from the beginning, hold on, let me fix this a little more. It's funny because I used my Archon earlier for filming, and then we had to put it back together, so that looks cool. Okay, so I'm going to come right here, push back the cuticles. Now, this is my OG. This is funny. I've had this about 20 years. Look at the old label right here. I don't know if you could see it. We've changed our logo now for the 4th time since I've had this. Young Nails has. But when Miss Cheryl's place saw it, she's like, oh my gosh, you have a... But this is my favorite one. I use it all the time. I just thought I'd show you guys it. I like the rose gold one too, but there's something about having your tools for a long time that you get attracted to, or attached to, I should say, not attracted. So see how I'm coming here and I'm kind of scraping it? I am not putting pressure. If I put pressure, especially with the gold or the metal one, the silver one, it's super sharp and it could scratch into her nail. Okay, so this is a little duller, not quite as sharp. I've had it for years, but I just set it on it and do this with it. Now it's exposing all the nail that I'm going to have to prep, all right? So I do her nails a little different than I do my average clients. Usually I go straight in after that into my safety bit and I remove color, bulk, whatever I need to do, and then I go into safety bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 3 here that I'm going to use. I am going into my X cut first. You can go into your safety if you're afraid of an X cut. It's totally fine. Actually, Miss Cheryl's place used it the whole time she was here. So guess what, guys? She's going to be using it a lot. This will stop you from coming up on the side, but you could always come in with another bit, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Go ahead and so I am going to turn my e-file on 12,000 RPMs.
Ambar's in the house, 18 Ambar.
Hey, 18 Ambar, how's it going?
I saw your salon today on social media.
Did you? I haven't seen it.
It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys did a great job.
Good job. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yay! How fun, girl! Congratulations. Is this your year anniversary of being in the end? When did we quit going? It's close to it. I think you've been there almost a year. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. You see how it's hanging right here? And remember, some of you who are just hopping on, I'm just doing one of her nails. On the VIP, I'm doing them all. She has a very high arch. An 18 Ambar, my client, well, she's your client now, Annette, has a very, very high arch. And you know how challenging it could be to get the art in there. So there's tricks I do to keep it thin looking, but still very, very, very dimensional. So if I show you right here, see all that hang? That was not hanging when I was done. So if you're not sure how to file off, how much to file off on your side, you're going to line it up right here in her groove in her sidewall. Make sure it's straight, and you're going to see all that hangs is what you need to file up. So you're going to come right here. Oh, I need a dust extractor. Hold on one sec. I'm about to create a bunch of dust. And you have to have e-filing skills underneath the nail too to do this type of nail. Otherwise, you're going to be cutting off the free edge and rebuilding it every other time she comes in, or every time, okay? So you're going to come in right here. Make sure I'm centered. There I go. You're going to come up, pull back her skin, and come up parallel. Okay, I know it's straight because I do it a lot, but I'm going to show you guys how much straighter it is. I'm going to line it up. There's a very hairline of a hang, right? Very, very straight now. So I'm going to come a little more right here. So I've already straightened that sidewall. Then on this side, I look at it sideways and I come in. So I did the same thing to the other side, and it's still a little low. There's a point where your tip won't really come up. So turn your hand, could you turn your hand this way? There we go. Then they could see it a little more. And on her tip, I have to bring it a little up. So let's see how, it's a little low still. See how if I hold this straight, there's a negative space there. You could come in with your file, but make sure you put your fingers here. I still have short nails, you guys. Crazy. I'm wearing all natural. Okay, here too. Now when I come here, you could see when I line it straight, it has to come to the middle. So I'm going to come in right here and bring it up. You never see me do this on somebody's nails until I'm finishing filing them, right? So on these kind of nails, you're going to do that immediately. Your service will go so much faster. So 18 Amber, I don't know if you're doing that before, but I've done this many years and I figured this out. This is the fastest way to do it. I've done it many different ways. So what I'm going
she also says, yes, it is her year coming up. And she said, thank you so much for everything. Or yes. Everyone, and hi.
Yeah, and you're so welcome. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring it in, because see how it looks whiter? That's an example too. So her sidewall right here was right here. Look at how it's bowing out now. Okay, this one I kind of filed a little so it's not as much. When I do her nails, they are so tight, so tight that there's no bowing here. So what I'm going to do is take care of that now. Okay, so see, no pressure, you guys, no pressure, just contact. See how it's looking better? Let's compare it to this. We are not doing these nails. Poor thing, she has to wait till Thursday, but that's okay. We will do it. So see the difference already, how they look? They're already looking more sexy. So if you take care of it and more in shape, the proper structure, if you take care of this first, it's great. But what about when I fill her? See how she still has a hook? She's going to have like a thicker nail or still have that hook. So what I'm going to do is I have to fill, I'm going to e-file underneath and I'm going to bring my product thicker here when I don't do that to the average client, okay? I never bring the product really thick to the free edge because I'm going to end up filing it. But the reason why I have to bring it thicker, I could only file a little right now underneath without going through the nail, right? Then I would have to use a form. I'm going to file just enough to where I don't, to bring this nail back up. And then I'm going to build a little bit more here so it looks like a straight nail. If that doesn't make sense, while I do it, it's going to make sense, okay? So I'm going to come right here and I go back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to come in and kind of bring it down. See how I'm running it all the way off to the free edge? Now look at how paper thin that is right there at the free edge. Let me see if I could catch up here and see. Yes, see how it looks compared to this right now, how it's thicker? So this was thin, but when she comes back, she's always going to have this thickness. Every time she comes back, it happens. It's just how her nails grow. Okay, I'm going to come up to the side here, and you have to come to the side. If I try to come straight, I'm going to notch it, and guess what I'm going to have to do? Cut it off and redo it, okay? So these are nail tech skills, salon success skills. It's not your average nail tech that could do this. Okay, once I have it like that, I am going to, you could keep your X-cut on, or if you're nervous for it, or you're using your safety bit, you're not used to having dust on you because mine sucks sideways. So come right here, put it on 12,000 RPMs, and I'm going to circle it. As I circle, I'm using all zone 1, 2, and 3, and it comes off very quick, okay? So when I rebalance her nail, she's going to have one straight nail, but I'll probably make this a dimensional, so she's going to need a little more work still. So I'm looking down the barrel. Okay, so it looks very, very weird.
Wow.
Okay, but can you see how tight I have it here as opposed to this now? Like it's even up higher, I have it even. I'm so happy I'm doing like a step-by-step in comparison. See how much she's grown down and it looks like a 2x4? Really, that's about that thick. It's not too bad. They wear down too because she was a lot more pointier than this. But you could see the difference of her nail already. See? That's a great shot. Heck yeah. Okay, great. So once I do that and I remove everything here, let me just make sure I won't have it a little. All my glitter off. Let me see, is that lifting there? Let me see. You never have lifting, but nope, that's your nail. Okay, so what I'm going to do is change to my medium grit, 150 grit arbor band, and I'm going to put it to 6,000 RPMs, and I am going to prep her nail. Now look at her angle. Her elbow is out, and I'm able to move her however I want to move her, okay? I come like this. If you're underhand, you could never come here and start. See how it would be very awkward, or you would notch it out. If you could see my wrist, let me go out a little so I could show you. The only way you could come here and prep all the way around is by holding it hand over like this. If you're under, you will be coming like this, and it still see your hands. It's not very, you're gonna have to constantly move your fingers, okay? So try this if you're not doing overhand already. It's the best for this, for anybody actually. So I'm gonna pull back her cuticle, and I am going to start right here. make contact, no pressure. See how I go over it, go back behind it, go over it, go back behind it, go over it, and I'm butting it up to her cuticle. So I'm going to go over it one more time because she has a little bit of cuticle left. If you haven't seen my cuticle work video of the shorter nails I did back in March, or was it February? February, huh? Just look up that video. The cuticles were to here, and it was on Faith.
Oh yeah.
The nails were kind of raunchy and crazy, and I made them look beautiful after. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and tickle through the rest. And do you see how my left hand helps me out? What's up, babe?
I was just laughing.
You just remember the...
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize they were that bad. And when she sat down, I was like, whoo, it's going to be a good video.
Yeah.
And that should be my million views. I'm not even kidding. Any nail tech watching that video is a chance in a lifetime. I'm not tooting my horn. I'm being honest. Huh?
Let me see if I could find it so I could describe what it is. I mean...
It's one of my best on there, I feel like. Okay, I'm going to roll it like this. There you go. Okay. So now I am going, and this is a must. Please don't skip this step. Don't use acetone, you guys. If you use acetone, yes, it's going to change the pH balance way too much. It's going to work a couple times, and then your clients are going to have lifting because it's over dehydrating the nail plate. I don't like to say dehydration. It changes the pH balance because when something's dehydrated, that's not good. So this changes the pH balance to the perfect ratio of a nail to stick on, for a nail to stick on. Okay. Take a big drink of water. That's how Michelle places water. So come right here. We'll wait a second because we're just doing one. So I'm doing this so you could kind of see how it starts to oxidize. I'm going to get closer now so you guys could see better. And you could totally see even from the side, see her hang of her nails here and see the straightness of this one. Dang, look at the difference, you guys. And trust me, when I'm done with her nails, it's going to look really good. But when we redo them again, they're going to look like this. And it's just how they grow. But I'll tell you guys the truth. Since I've been doing my aunt's nails regularly, moving to Las Vegas, I've taught myself how to do her nails because I never really had that much of a curve, but I've tried different things, and what I'm showing you is the best I've came out with in a timely manner. Okay, so I'm going to come in with base synergy gel. Hold on one sec. Grabbed it. It was a little far.
I'm about to put the link to that video that MJ's talking about in the chat right now. So if you guys want to go back and watch it
and comment. I want to hear what you guys think about it.
It's crazy.
Those of you who are nail techs on here, or even the ones who aren't, go check it out. I think it's probably, I don't think I'll ever have an opportunity to show something like that, so I may repost it again somewhere further up. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It was pretty raunchy. So I'm going to come in right here. My base everything. So you know how I say your prep should take 3 to 5 minutes? In this case, is not the case, right? Your prep, honestly, on all 10 is going to take about 15. When you're not used to it, about 20. And I'm being honest. It takes a while to bring them on up to get here. So you're talking about 10 to 15 minutes on your time. So you're going to have to go get my light for me. I'm going to tell you where it's at because I had took them all to work. It's in my Vibe Nail Lounge bag in the bathroom. So we'll talk a little.
In the restroom?
Yeah, and right where I'm drying my clothes at. Okay. It's the Vibe Nail Lounge. But what we're going to do is I'm going to see what people are talking about where you get it from me. It's the LeBlanc light. Or if I have a light right here, you could get me that. I don't have to have the LeBlanc. What I'll do is yeah, there's one right there, right? Is it? And then get a plug on the left if it's not charged. Yeah, right behind you on the top left. No, just hand it to me top left, and it will work plugged in. You're just going to have to plug it for me. A good thing this doesn't run anywhere, right? So I could actually base all her fingers and she's totally fine. It's an awesome watch video, must watch. Yes, Tammy, thank you. It is incredible. What a great opportunity for me to have to be able to do her nails. Let me have it. Oh, plug it over there. Way over there. Okay, you're gonna have to go get the light because I don't have a plug. I'm sorry, babe. I'm making you work. You'll get it? Oh, okay. Oh, you got the other side. Perfect. Thank you. Good thing we could work with these plugged in, right? Okay, let me turn this on. There we go. 30 seconds, please.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. So those, my aunt's nails are not raunchy. They grow like that. They're actually pretty. Some people like to wear their nails with that and they want their nails put on like that. But it's totally up to somebody who has it like that. Great. It's not ergonomically how we teach, but it doesn't mean you can't wear them with a dragon lady look. It's actually a style for some people. I'm still struggling with the top coat peeling off of chrome nails. If I do fiber gel and then chrome, can I use Synergy base before top coat or will they crack? Why would you put Synergy base? Okay, let's break this down, girl. J Rob, why is it going off and on?
Oh, it's blinking.
That is so weird.
Just go right in.
Oh my goodness. That makes me love my LeBlanc light more. You can go get it for me for a minute, but I'm going to talk to J Rob really quick. She said, I'm still struggling with top coat peeling off my chrome nails. If I do fiber gel and then chrome, can I use base gel before top coat? That is going to change the look of your chrome because the way you polish on, you have to put pressure with base and it's going to change the texture and the sheen of it. Trust me, don't do that. What's happening, part of the problem is you're using fiber gel as your base and it moves a little, right? What you have to do for it not to peel is use gloss. Do you remember, J Rob? Did you watch that video I did? You have to use gloss gel. So what you'll do is you'll come in. I would go in with, you won't even have to go in with top coats, 2 top coats, because when I normally teach you, I teach you with stain resistant. And that's for like on top of an artificial nail that's longer, right? This will crack on a shorter nail. So that's why you're trying to use other things. If you use gloss, if you use this, I usually do 1 coat of this, cure it. Then I do another coat. And when I'm doing the coat, I'm sealing the sides. Okay, so that's for a typical one. For a short nail bed, I would use gloss and I would go over with gloss, wipe off the remainder on here, and then come in like this. Like once you do this, then come in and make sure you are getting your sides wrapped around, like sealing your sides like you have to do with some gel polishes, okay? Tell me if you've done that. So the top coat doesn't peel off the shiny chrome. So no, not at all. This top coat will not come off the shiny chrome if you do what I say. So you have, and this is what I'm going to say it again. I'm actually going to kind of demo it on the nail I'm not doing. So let's say she's done being chromed right now. And this is gloss gel. You guys, I'm bouncing around, but this is valuable information. So I'll come right here and I will put it on. Now, the reason why I want you to wipe it, there's still a lot on your brush and it's going to change your shape if you don't do this. So I'm going to wipe right here, wipe it. And I'm going to come through and get a little bit, thin it out a little more and come here and here. See how I'm wrapping it around and sealing it? And do you see how tight that is now? You guys, I'm walking away for a sec because Eric thought I meant in the garage. It's in the bathroom, so I'm getting my LeBlanc light right now. Whoops, I'm dropping the bottom part. Okay, here we come. Okay, I am back. I took them to work because I wanted to use them. It's my favorite light. If you guys don't have this light, save for it. I love it. Okay, but I'm not going to cure that right now. I'm going to wipe this off. So I hope that helps. I would never set you up for failure, J-Rob. Trust me, it's going to work. That's delayed. Okay, so remember I based that nail. Here I go. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, and it's on for 10 seconds. Hold on. I was going to show them how to use it. Can you wait 1 second? Let's see.
They can't see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's go out. So when you turn it on, you hold it down. Turns on, it's going to go to 6 seconds. I want it on 30 seconds. I'm going to press it, but the light is not going to go on. Now, when she goes in, it'll go on by itself. Go ahead. Okay, so I have it to where you could hear it go on and off. And you could use this. The battery life on this, actually, look at, I used this when we were training and it never went down. But then again, we weren't doing tons of clients either, but this lasts me all day. The bling one's really pretty though, you guys, and it works great. This is just the MAC Duchy. It's like the reason why Young Nails doesn't have a metal bottom, somebody has the rights to it. And I feel like the other light works great. I just put them, it's actually an excellent light. Young Nails is excellent. It just doesn't have the metal bottom. So on my link tree on MJ De La Cruz and on Vibe Nail Lounge, I have the perfect size mirror that's beveled that I put in there with Velcro. And it works amazing. You could even put it in the bling light too, because it fits perfectly in there. Okay, so I did 30 seconds with this. Okay, look at the width of the nail compared already. So you could already see my setup is already great here. If you have any questions, shoot them my way. Eric either answers them or asks me. So what I'm going to do now, she wears that half concealer pink, half build, or she wears light elegance. So I don't have it mixed, so I'm going to use the light elegance. And this is the color I make with my Young Nails color too. And actually this is the color that inspired me to make that color. I really like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I use both in salon. But what I like about this is she could go kind of sheerish color and the pink or the peach isn't competing with the color. And if you go more build, it's going to be a little more runny. Okay, so let's come in right here and I'm going to get the product in front of my brush. Let me see how close I am. Perfect. And then I'm going to circle it on each side. And all this bulk I'm bringing down. I got a lot because I have to bring it down to the free edge. And I'm probably going to have to add to the free edge. We'll see. Is the ring light as bright as it goes?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get these here. Hold on, I'm going to get my little tool. I'm just going to use my mixing tool right now. My thing's a little out of reach. So if you have this mixing tool, this works great for it. Okay, so I'm just going to flash cure her around here and then I'll put her under the light really quick because the light I don't have on my table right now. I'm moving it side to side. Go ahead. So I'm not going to cure it a full minute. I'm going to look at it again and see where I need to add. And you saw how big of a pearl I picked up, right? It was pretty big. I don't pick up that much all the time. Sometimes I pick up that much, but I usually don't have to dip back in because it'll cover everything. But because it's anchoring down like this, what happens is it's straighter, but she still has that arch, and I brought up the tip very thin. So as you fill it, you bring it up thicker, and when you file underneath a little more, it's going to look more straight. Okay. So let's check it out. Okay, so see how I have to bring it up, fill in all of this right here and bring it up. Otherwise, it's still going to anchor down. Unless you want that little anchor down, it's straight on the sidewall, but I'll come right here and meet it up, fill it up. What? I'm going to do dimension on your nails when I do all 10. I'm not doing it now. I'm showing them maintenance, how to take care of this type of nail, which is very valuable. I looked and I have not seen this on any video. If you found one, share it with me. I'd like to watch it. I mean, now there might be after this. I love videos that are maintenance because it's what we do all the time in salon. I'm going to bring it out a little. Our rebalances. Like I was talking with Miss Cheryl's place when I was training her, and she goes, I don't do sets very often. And I'm like, I know, because you have a full clientele. Once you have a clientele, you're doing maintenance. You're doing, go ahead and go in. I'm going to do 1 full minute. And I'm
What
going to put the
color are you
legs
using
up.
again? Then,
What was I saying before you asked me that? Because today I can't multitask. Okay, I was telling Miss Cheryl's place that she said, I don't do sets all the time. I said, I know you have a full clientele. You do maintenance. That's what I'm showing you right now. So the color I'm using, it's so beautiful. But you could mix this color, you guys. If you have all Young Nails product, you could mix it. This one's called Natural Pink, and it's One Step. One Step, this is a whole different brand. It's their Lexi Gel. This is designed, I think they educate for you to use it. Like you don't need a base and you don't need a top, but you apply it perfectly and send your client on their way. It's like a shiny look. But I love it. The color's gorgeous. But I would never not use protein bond and base. That's like my added insurance. But it's called Natural Pink. Is it? Can you read it? It's kind of wore off right there.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. They also have a color called Cashmere that's gorgeous, like gorgeous nude. And those are probably the, I'll use those 2 colors from them, but I typically use Young Nails. So, but I do love it. It's a little more expensive than Young Nails. You know what? I'm going to add a tad bit more, just a little bit right there. Okay. So let me go ahead and bring it back out. Just a little bit. And this is where you're going to think, oh my gosh, why are you adding? But watch how it's going to come out just right here. Go under one more time. Sorry about that. And it is faster when you're working like as a full set. So when you watch me work on Thursday on our VIP membership, you'll see how it flows. You could still ask me questions and everything, but I want to work like I'm in salon, and I'll be going back and forth with both hands, and you'll have a full view of it. You'll see how she's sitting, how I have her elbow, how I have her hand, how I e-file, how much I actually move my client and not myself for me to be very comfortable. So I'm excited about this. I love this. I love this part of YouTube, and I love the VIP. They're both amazing.
Andrea McMillan she asked, so do you file under with a round bit so it's not totally flat underneath?
Yeah, that's all I do underneath with, but I know what she's asking, because some people do. I don't think I have it right here next to me. Let me see. Do I? Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me clean these. This will never get all the way back to like all the way back where she needs it. This one will amazing, but it's scary for people. Is this the one you're talking about? Yes, because you'll have to create that arch with it. You'll have to kind of file like this. This is just for detail work. So you could use either one of these. This is ideal, but you could use these because see how they're rounded? That's a great question. Very good question. I typically work mostly with my X-Cut, unless I'm taking down a bunch of bulk. I'll jam with this, so I don't have to worry about their cuticle. Okay. So if I'm taking down a dimensional nail, I'm never going to pick this unless it's the only bit I have. I'll pick this, then go into this later. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It makes sense, babe.
Makes sense, babe.
Sorry, call him babe. Well, we're husband and wife. I could call him babe on here. You know what I did today? You guys, this is going to be funny. I got to share a story with you. If you knew my Uncle Mike and my Aunt Amanda, I was doing her nails and before I rushed here because I was running a little tight. Anyways, it said Presley when it called. So I answered her phone because I was sending something to myself from her phone. I said, hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? And then I go, wait, I can't hear you. And I put it on speakerphone. He goes, if you call me sweetheart again. He's like, what? If you ever call me sweetheart again. I go, oh my God, Mike. You called me on Presley's phone, but you know how funny he is. We think it's funny because he's such a jokester. Oh, I called him sweetheart today, babe. But I always call Presley sweetheart. I don't know why. She's a sweetie Petey, that's why. Okay, so now I'm going to go to 12,000 RPM. Wait, hold on. I'm going to get my dust extractor. I'm booby trapped. There we go. How many of you guys have not seen The Goonies? The movie The Goonies. This was a conversation we had not long ago with one of my clients. And she said that actually she can't believe, because she's 45, that like people in their 30s don't know what The Goonies is. One of my favorite movies. 12,000 RPMs. So what I'm going to do first is take their hands and go underneath with all of them. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to go underneath with all of them. So see how I e-filed this and it looks a little bulky? That one looks better than this one now, right? You'll see how you're going to come right here, back and forth with slight pressure. And I'm going to come to her right here as long as she doesn't have a hyponychium and bring it straight out and then come sideways with it. I actually love doing your nails because it's fun. It's different. It's not what I do all day. It's a little different. Okay, I think I like how it looks. Alrighty. I never turned on my dust extractor. Okay, so now I'm going to hold it like this. Okay, see how she's pointing down? This is my view. Okay, but the reason why I want you to hold it down, you could balance your hand here and see. Let me show you what my view is. I'm going like this, and I am going to go ahead and bring in her sides. Don't do it like this regularly because you can't really see what you're doing. You're going to be doing this and looking at it, doing this and looking at it. Look at it like this and watch it come in. Watch it come in. Okay, really quick. I am going to check myself really quick. So I'm going to go client profile. And I'm going to bring it in a little more here, then I know I'll have it really straight. So this is going to help me jam now because I know it's not going to favor a side once I fix it. Okay, let's come here. I'm going to thin it out a little bit more here. Okay, so now I'm going to do eye formation. I am going to come right here. Secure the cuticle. Now let me show you this. This is kind of an awkward position, but I want to come here. I want to come right here. See how it's touching her skin? And bring it in a little tighter. Okay? I wouldn't do it holding it like this. I just wanted to show you if I touch her skin, it doesn't burn her. I could sit here a second and even touch it a few times. It's because it's on the part that's not sharp and I took off the sharp edge. So that will help you build confidence on using this, okay? So that's what I'm doing here. I pull down her skin with my thumb and I come in here and straighten it. On this side, I do the same thing. Now I'm going to fix her arch. So I'm going from zone 3 to 2. Let me show you it sideways. This way you're not going to see it because I follow through with it, so I'm going to have to show you it this way. See how it doesn't look that thick, and I have my thickness here that I built up? If I didn't do that, she would have a mean arch again, okay? So I'm gonna come finish this out. I'm gonna come a little more lower here, and then I'm gonna come from 3 to 2. And I like the way that looks. So let me show you it. See how it's like a natural kind of curve now? Okay, so now I'm going to look down the barrel of the nail. I'm going to straighten out her tip a little more again. If you're nervous with this, some of you may be, you could actually get your file and come up with it. And I hold my e-file a lot and do both. I don't know why you might want to put it down. I'm just used to it. Now look at how straight it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is look down the barrel of the nail. I'm going to use zone 3 here, zone 2, going up to zone 2 right there. And see right here how it's really getting tight here. And it's thicker right here. Now I'm going to go into zone 1, up to 2 here. And I still feel like I want to bring this up a little more. So as you file, you come in and tighten it up a little more. So I had a question. Well, you've done that already. Why do you keep going there and doing that? It's because as you file and the nail gets thinner and more in the shape, you see where you could file more. So a lot of times you're going to come back to your sidewalls to tighten them. That is huge, 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 huge information right there. Oh, on Friday you guys watched Goonies?
Spaceballs.
Oh, Spaceballs? Oh, I love Spaceballs too. Well, not as much as the Goonies, but I do like it.
There was a comment earlier, and I want you to kind of talk about it or give us your take about it. Someone said in the chat that they do have nails like that, but when they put on their form for a new set, they actually put the form kind of up a little bit higher to compensate for the hook or for the growth, not a hook, for the growth that goes down.
Yeah, that's how I learned in school, but the shape doesn't come out the same. What you should do is bring it parallel. You should cut your nail all the way off with no nail left on there, like 0 white. You see no white, right? You have to bring it parallel like you would with somebody who doesn't have that. So what I'm going to do is maybe I'll cut off one of her nails, because let's say she broke one on Thursday, okay? Then I'll show you how to put the form on then on Thursday for sure. So all it is just parallel, so it's straight. If you bringing it up, that makes sense because you are bringing it up from where the hang is. That's not wrong. As long as it's parallel, you're doing the right thing. Okay, it has to be parallel with it, and there could be no existing nail there. If there's existing white, the grow out of the nail, it's going to anchor down still. It's not going to fit correctly. And when she comes underneath, when you see her nails here, she has nothing to pick at. She has nothing to pick at. If you do it that way and you don't cut off the white, you're going to have a lot to pick at. It's going to get caught in their hair and everything. Okay, so thank you for asking that question. Honestly, that was a really good, really, really good question. Okay, so let's see where we're at. I turned off the file to, it looks a little heavy here. So I'm going to come back to this. Oh, I like your shape. It looks so pretty. I'm sorry that you're not going to have your nails done till Thursday, but we appreciate you, right, Vibe Tribe? So now I'm going to go to the medium arbor band. I'm going to go to 9,000 RPMs, number 9 on the young nails. Let me go a little closer for you. So I am going to take a little bulk off with this, but fine tune it. And you're going to do this 9 more times on the other fingers, but you would use your bit. See, I'm coming in again. Oh, sorry. See, I'm coming in again. I needed to keep it very, very tight. I'm gonna go really close around the cuticle area. And I'm gonna look client profile. Bring your elbow closer to you. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to shape the nail. This is also what Miss Cheryl's Place did. Doing the reverse part of this is what she came to learn as well. She's a great artist. I'm excited for her. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like it. Let me look at it straight. I'm going to kind of velvet it a tad bit, like really soft tip. I'm going to move this. I'm still going to do cuticle work, but I don't need to do it on that big dust extractor. I'm doing this so you could see it. Okay, look at her nail, how it's pretty tight, right? So what I'm going to do here is I still need a little bit out of her tip. See, and every time I think I get it perfect, but as I thin it out and shape it, you find this is now her fine tune. Do you see how straight that is? Okay, come here. Actually, her nails come out so beautiful. Actually, sometimes more prettier than somebody whose nails that go straight. Just because it has that nice high arch and I really don't have to spend a lot of time shaping it. It's already in there for me.
Can you explain one more time what we're doing on Thursday for the people that
just come in? Okay, some people who are just coming in, I'll tell you what I just did with her nail. I'm doing one of her nails today and showing you how the maintenance of how I fix it. She has a really high arch and her nails grow downward. So see the difference of these two nails? This one I just made straight again. And do you see how this one grows? It hangs a little more because they grow downward. So I showed them how to bring it straighter, how to file underneath, and how to get it back to look like it grows more straight. So on Thursday, we have a VIP membership group, and I'm going to do all her nails at once. You're going to see how I work, how I sit, how she sits, and I'm also going to do some dimensional encapsulation work because she has a high arch. She has a natural high arch. Her arch is way higher than my arch. It's actually probably as high as my arch with product on it. So it's hard to get a dimensional nail in there. I'm going to teach you that as well. So join us Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay. So look at the difference. This is her other index finger.
Wow.
See the difference? Crazy, crazy cool. Thank you. But you know, it doesn't look bad when they grow out because they're all uniform. With this not next to it, I mean, they're grown out, but they're all the same. So it's not like some of them grow sideways. This one grows sideways and it looks like it's too fat on this side, but it wasn't when I redid it. That's just how the nails grow. Okay, so I'm going to blend everything in. Make sure my tip is good. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Let's go one more time here. Check my work. But I won't let you go bald. We'll do something to your nail, okay? Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do cuticle work. And you know what? Your cuticles weren't as bad as they normally are. So you wore oil a little bit of the time. Well, when your clients don't, and actually Presley's nails would do, I told her they wouldn't be this bad if she used her oil every day. I was telling who I was training that, and she goes, I know, I'm going to use it. Your clients know the difference when they use their oil and when they don't. It puts all the nutrients back in their nails so they actually could wear them a little longer and they perform well. And their underneath nail does not break away. Yeah, that's probably your laying out. Yeah, that's just right. All your lotion and sunscreen and oil. Okay, so now I am going to, I keep hitting my head on this. I have it a little awkward. I'm going to swipe. It's a very pretty color. Very. And then my aunt also, her nail bed gets white spots, not because anything she's lacking any nutrients or anything. They're just, it's some people's nails just get the white, like little, if you barely touch it or something, it gets little white marks on the natural nail. Has anybody seen that before? It actually is a thing. She kind of gets little, it's kind of hereditary. I think a lot of people in our family do. Aw, Tammy. Gosh, I found your so sweet. I love that we all support each other. Miss Cheryl's place just followed you not last night, but the night before too. So cute. Okay, so these are, I'm going to show you guys my 3 most popular colors with my clients right now.
Wait a second. Love Queen says, your mom emailed me about the moonstone ring I ordered. I am so excited for it to come.
Sandra got it?
No, Love Queen.
Love Queen. Love Queen. Wow. Wow.
That's a beautiful.
Love Queen, aren't you in Ireland?
No.
She's not, right?
She's in Iowa.
Iowa. Girl, and I got them mixed up.
Well, they both have eyes.
They both have eyes. Sorry, you guys, I'm stuck on stupid today if you haven't noticed. I still could do nails, but I'm a little like etchy, sketchy telling you what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, that's just me today. I haven't caught up from my traveling, but that's okay. I can still do nails. I am so excited now that I know you're the one that got it. I was wondering who did. I'm so excited. So you're getting it in 2 weeks when she comes back. They're on vacation right now. I'm so excited too. So these are my 3 top picks right now with all my nude clients, all the ones that wear nude nails, okay? So the names of them are, and these are all Gotti nails. This is Movie Nut, Princess in Progress, and Break My Soul. So Break My Soul is, I think, the one I put on you one time before, but I'm going to show you the colors. Look, I traveled with it, okay? So if you travel, your polishes should never do this, your gel polishes, if they're just on your rack. If you do house calls and travel like me, they jiggle a little and this happens, but you have to clean it every time. See how you'll clean it now? Because if light hits it, it'll stay like that. So this is, if you're planning on traveling, doing house calls, you're going to deal with that, what I deal with. But you can see it's like not all on the threads. This color is probably one of my favorites right now. This, and that one was What My Soul? Break My Soul. And this one is Movie Nut. And you know, I normally remember them, but right now my brain can't. And this is more, this isn't a sheer one. This is more of a cream-based one, but it's been very popular too. And this is Princess in Progress. Okay. And this actually is kind of sheerish with a little milky in it. But you want me to break your soul?
Break myself.
Break your soul. Okay, let's do, and then we'll do some.
Break it in.
I know. But I want, you know what I didn't,
Or choose.
I took a lot of the colors that I had one of, like of my magnetics, because I was teaching this week, and I had, what did I do with it? That magnet. So I have this magnet from Gemini Cosmetics. You could do like, oh, so cool. You could do like a seeing eye. You could do like an aura. Here you could do, you'll take off this part here. Usually I touch it to metal and one comes off. And you could do a French. Like you hold it this way and you do your French and you'll have your French one. Or you could do it coming different ways where you have like cool lighting coming through. I'm going to use this on a live this week for sure. And this you could do, this is cool too. When you put it down like this, it kind of moves it different ways. There's so much stuff you could do with this. And this is from Gemini Cosmetics. So if you guys are looking for that tool, here it is. So cool. They also have these. I know you guys have seen, some of you guys who follow me regularly have seen them. You could do straight lines. You could do chevrons. Or you could go up like an arrow pointing at you, right? Ooh, I love the squigglies. This is actually cool because it looks like a star when you do it. So I'll have a magnet one where we could do a bunch of different ones, okay? And you could do a heart. So let me tell you the numbers these are. I don't have the whole collection. I need to go order the rest of them. I have 1, 5, 7, 3, and 8. So I think there's one for 1 through 10. And they are ready to be purchased for sure. So I'll show you guys how to use them on an upcoming one. So I'm going to use Break My Soul. Ooh, it's so pretty. I really, really need to do my nails. I need my nails back on. I did a set on Miss Cheryl's place. I've got to show you guys it. It is so beautiful. And I was very jealous because I wanted to wear it myself too. I'm like, ah. But I'm so happy they're her birthday nails, that she gets to have them done and enjoy them. Okay, see the difference already? So pretty. It's a little dry right there, but it won't be when I'm done. It's just the swipe. Did I hit it? Let me see. Nope. Go under for 30 seconds. So let's do... Let me see what I have here. Let's do a glitter press on you. We'll do a different one than you've had on. We'll do like Sweet Lips, or Sassy's cute too though. Yeah. And there's also, I think I have Baby's Breath in here. I'll choose between Sassy, Baby's Breath, or Sweet Lips. Victoria. You could order them from there if you want to, but why not support your local distributor? That's so funny. The Chinese people have a lot of nail stuff, for sure. Okay, and that's cool that they do. So I'm going to use one of these 3 colors. Okay, so this color right here is Sweet Lips. So pretty. I've never put this color on you yet. Mm-hmm. Sassy. You could pick which one you want.
I'll pick depending on what we're going to do for Thursday.
It doesn't matter. I'm not leaving your nail. I'm going to take that look off. We're doing a totally different look on your nail.
Oh, then pick.
I don't know.
Done.
That one? Okay. You're the one wearing it. So you are wearing, is this Sweet Lips or? Yep, I was right. I know I'm addicted to Sweet Lips right now. I like it. Okay. It was awesome with Miss Cheryl's place. I've worked with her a lot. It was fun. I might see her tomorrow too. We'll see. But not to train.
She's going to be here until Wednesday, you said?
Yeah, she flies out. Her birthday's on, no, she's leaving on Thursday, the day before 4th of July, but her birthday's on Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be fun to hang out with them.
Victoria, you're so funny. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing. So let me get, now this color has like a slight tack to it, and that's what I like about Gotti. It's not a whole lot, but enough to still glitter press. One day we're all going to have a meet and greet and hang out, so all you guys could meet each other. But if you're a VIP member, we get to see each other a lot on our twice a month on our live Zoom. So this is Sweet Lips, you guys. If you don't have Sweet Lips, I'm going to show you what it looks like. There's many different things you could do. You could do like a little fade on the tip, but I'm going to do the whole thing so I could reveal the color. Ooh, this has a little pink in it, a little gold. So pretty. And it kind of looks like it chromes out. Now it looks like that on this one because of the brand of polish I'm using, okay? So it looks more chromy. This doesn't have as much tack as other ones, so it's gonna come out like a little more chromy looking. You could still push it in, or you could go like this with it. But do you see how it looks like chrome? It's also the cut and the quality of my collection here. This is one of my exclusives too. But my 4 ones were my first. So it's one I picked. I picked these colors. Can you see what that is? Does it look good on camera? Oh my God, it's so cute. It's pretty. You know what's funny? I'm going to show you guys what's funny. Let me just put a top coat on real quick. Well, I'll do this first. So I didn't think my nails grew like yours. They're not as bad. But look at my nails, you guys.
Huh.
Look at the hook. Look how it's hooking down. I didn't file it that way. Look at the C curve when I come here. The marks on my finger. That's like deep, deep, deep little curves. Like look at the side. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
They grow like that one's growing down, and I didn't have it like that originally. So I think because I always have longer nails and I'm always rebalancing them and putting the shape in, yours are just more extreme than mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
fine.
I'm just going to use my lamp real quick. I'm not going to put her under the light. I'm just going to use my pin care. Okay. Now I'm going to get my manicure top. Did I bring manicure top? Right by me? I did. Here it is. Okay. Manicure top's my favorite. You could use which one you would like. Just don't use a tack-free because you have to put 2 coats over it for it to hold on flawless and not fill a bump. I'm pretty sure I could get away with 1, but I always put 2. So I'm just doing a simple glitter press, a $5 upcharge, right? Depending on what you're charging. If I do a couple, I'll charge 5. If I do all 10, I charge 20. Okay, so I'm just going to flash cure this real quick, or I would have her go under the light and do her other hand. So on Thursday, you guys will see how I work on somebody and how I don't really wait for something. I'm always in motion, or I'm not doing this all the time like I do when I'm teaching on here, but it's because I'm just showing you the technique and telling you the cure time. So we could go with whatever top coat we want after this. Why don't we just... let's just do another manicure.
How tacky is Gotti compared to YN?
To what? Okay, it's like half the tack. But you know me, I love to glitter press a manicure top. I love manicure. Don't be surprised if one day the formula doesn't change, because I know the industry it's kind of trippy, but manicure will always be a good formula, trust me. It will always be. Okay, let's go 60. Thank you.
My nailscape's in the house.
Hi, my nailscape. How's it going? Hey, how did you guys like the live at my mom's house? Did you guys enjoy it? Well, somebody bought a ring. My mom sold.
That was on Twitch.
Oh, no, I was on Twitch, not on YouTube. Huh?
No,
Did I say YouTube? You guys have to, I'm just like Tracy. I speak English, but you can't understand me sometimes. My brain is everywhere today. But guess what? I'm done for the day after this, and I'm going to chill with my family. So it'll be cool. I won't have to use my brain for anything. I actually thought of doing my own nails, but I don't know. Let's see. You loved it, Love Queen? I had so much fun too. It's crazy because I didn't do it to really, I didn't even realize how busy she was going to be. But all of a sudden, she sold out of most of her page. So she doesn't even have a lot of the new stuff on there. And but the moonstone she recently put on there, so I'm so glad you're able to get that. But if there are pieces that you saw, you could go on there and get it. But I was very happy that she got pumped up again. She's like, okay, I'll slow down on making the angels and the bulbs, and I think I'm going to make more jewelry. It kind of fires you up. Okay, so let's come in. I used manicure top all the way, so I'm going to use manicure cleanser. You could use swipe, but remember it could deploy the shine a little. And if you use too much, you also could break it down a little, because acetone will melt off manicure top if you soak it or wrap it. Wowzers. See, no wonder you loved your nails so much last time. You've been wearing them longer, and the shape is super sexy. You're going to be looking at this shape.
Andrea McMillan says, makes me miss Santa Fe. We used to go there for family vacations. One of the best places ever.
It's so magical, huh? So magical. I was born in Santa Fe.
Me too.
Yeah, you, me, and Amanda are the
At
only
the old
ones.
hospital.
Only my Aunt Amanda, myself, and Carmela right here were born in Santa Fe at the old. And you know what? It was the old hospital, but you know what it is now?
Downtown.
The hotel. What's the name of the hotel?
Drury.
The Drury.
The Drury Hotel.
I have a little bit of glitter stuck on there. Let's see. Okay, you guys, check out this nail. Can you see the difference of it? Like, wow. Doesn't this nail look shorter? I'm so glad I'm doing this. It looks shorter, but it's not. You didn't see me lengthen this, right? Look at it from the side. All I did was bring it up and then build the body up on top. I am so glad I have this example for you. Wow, that is crazy. They're the same length. Look, this is just curling, but from the top, this looks shorter. Another thing, if your client shortens her nails, like when you shorten them first, they're going to go a lot shorter than they typically would because it's hard to judge it. So usually I drill underneath and do this, and then I drill afterwards when I shorten the nails. So did you guys like this? I did.
Wow.
Even me drinking. Oh my God, I haven't even drank. What the heck? Speaking, I try to say a different language, a little added to English that doesn't exist. I told you I'm stuck on stupid today. But so crazy the difference. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I need to go give myself a break. But you know what the best thing about this is? I'm for real. I come on here no matter what, whether if I'm on the struggle bus or I'm on fire. And my nails will always come out looking great because I won't stop till they do. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Do you have any questions? Happy 4th of July, you guys. I'll see you before that, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once again, you guys, on Thursday at 9:30 a.m., if you guys aren't signed up for our VIP membership, look for the join button, get in there. It's $19.99 a month. And we'll be doing stuff like this. So on Thursday, you're going to see this full set. And also,
and I'm going to change the look.
Dimensional nails on these, on this.
A high arch.
Yeah. It's like kind of difficult to do. So you guys are going to learn a lot that day. But if you guys are looking to join our membership, there's a lot of perks. We do 2 Zoom meetings per month. And we actually get to see you in person. And you guys, we get to ask you questions and you ask us questions, and we're live, and we're it's actually really, really cool. So after this stream, go on our YouTube channel and click the join button and sign up.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Sign up, and you'll get yourself a little crown next to your name. First, you get the little gold medal next to your name. As you can see, Tammy Dingus, Victoria Kilman's got one. So, and after you've been a member for a month, you get a crown. After you've been a member for 2 months, you get a different looking crown. So
sets you apart.
It's pretty exciting. We are having a great time with it. It's a totally different view. Also, it's a horizontal view when we do our lives. So it's a full screen. So just get on.
Yes. And Victoria, she said hi. She said hi to you. Thank you, guys. So you'll actually see her on camera too. So you could meet my auntie. I love every single one of you, truly.
Here, let me
my mom's website. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys go ahead.
Oh, I'm actually wearing some of her jewelry right now. Let me show you. I love this one because it looks like a seeing eye, but this one I've had a while. It's a turquoise. Ah, it's so cool. Look how cool that is. And this, I love this turquoise one. Look how comfortable it fits. I know. Well, you could borrow it, but it's a little big. But sometimes it's a little looser, but I like how she did the bezel. I mean, the bezel here and how she crisscrossed the ring. Yeah. But look at how the bezel is.
So explain a little bit about the website. So I'm putting MJ's mom's jewelry website in the chat.
Tara. I didn't let Tara know I was in Santa Fe. I was there by myself, actually. Next time I will. You know what, Tara? Message me on MJ_Delacruz. And, like, when we get off, do it because I'm going to go look.
on your
Yeah,
on
I
your
want her
social
to
media.
message me on my social media on Instagram, and we could exchange information. And next time I'm there, we could meet downtown Santa Fe. It'll be fun.
So
Maybe you'll be
I
with
just
me.
put MJ's mom's website in the chat. So you guys can go on there. We know that if you guys seen our stream on
Thank you, Britt.
Twitch, there's so much more jewelry, and she's vacationing right now, and she hasn't had time to put stuff up. But when she gets back,
Oh, she
we'll
has
be
a
working
lot
on
to
the
put up.
website, and she has a lot more jewelry to come up. If you see something that you like, or
She
you
made
kind of
this,
have
too.
some
I wear
sort of
that all the
idea
time.
of what you want,
No, we all have
she
matching.
can talk to you, and you guys could work something out to where it's. I mean, everything's made special, but it could be
But she doesn't
special
take
for you.
special orders. But
Right.
she'll, like, if you say, for instance, Miss Cheryl's place is having her make a moonstone one, but my mom is going to make moonstones anyways. She's going to make like 3 different ones, and she could pick from them. And if she decides, I know she'll like one of them or all of them. So it gives her inspiration, kind of like you guys tell me, can you show this, that, and I show you how, right? So or you pick what colors you would rather use than the colors I picked. It's similar to that. So she just designs from her creativity, and I think that's what's so special about it. You have one of a kind pieces all the time, and I think it's super, super fun. But that's my style. I love it. I'm glad you guys like it too. I get my creativity from my mama, and we all actually have a lot of creativity in our family. Actually, it's kind of crazy. Like, even on my dad's side, my aunts, everybody. So thank you guys so much. You're the best. I'm going to go chill, and I'll see some of you on Thursday. If not, I'm going to put my schedule, my month schedule on Discord to let you know. And I'll also put it on my Instagram. So have a beautiful day, you guys. Melissa Dela Cruz or MJ in Insta?
Yeah,
on
I put
Insta.
MJ.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah,
MJ.
MJ
Dela Cruz.
Insta. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a beautiful evening,
Thank
morning,
you
or night,
guys.
wherever you're from. Bye.
Love y'all.
Yes, bye-bye.